All right, here we go again. Sitting here as Captain Marty is still outside being the weighmaster and weighing fish. I've been able to grab a few individuals. One of them I've been knowing for 30 plus years, went to school with him. He's definitely a trailblazer in the sport fishing community here on the Outer Banks. His daddy's done it for years. His granddaddy, I mean, this is lineage here. It's part of his bloodline, a gentleman by the name of Mr. Jordan Croswait. Jordan.
What's up, buddy?
Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, you are kind of a day oneer when it comes to this. I mean, this is the 21st annual Boatbuilders tournament, Carolina Boatbuilders tournament. Now, you got kind of a uniqueness about this. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I want you to stop me if I say anything wrong here. You fished the first tournament.
We did.
Yeah,
we
and you weren't in the boat building business quite at that time yet, were you? Or am I wrong there? Because you're a full on boat builder now.
Yeah.
So
Dad was building boats.
That's right.
But I pursued charter fishing.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't want to be wrong there.
No, you're 100% correct. No, I was mating on the smoker, and they put together the first boat builders tournament. I might be wrong, and somebody's probably going to correct me, but I believe that first tournament, the easy rider, Dave Graham, won it, and Daniel Spencer was a mate, and then second place was us, Smoker, and I was the mate. That was really kind of, I'd fished the Big Rock before, but Brenner, I cut my teeth with him.
Okay.
And that was kind of one of the few first tournaments that I had, and we got lucky, and we won. And the cool thing about this tournament is it's all for the kids. Right. And so I've tried to be a part of it every year if I possibly could. I had a few years off, but it's a great tournament. It's good for the community. It's good for, for the charter guys. It's good for private guys, the marinas, the hotels, everything. It's just a cool tournament. And it all goes straight back into the community for our kids, my kids, other people in my position to, have an opportunity to go to college.
Excellent.
Which is awesome. I mean, how could you not support something like that?
You're 100%.
When, you have an opportunity to.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I knew that you've been an integral part of this entire process of the tournament itself and fishing the tournament, and now, being someone, one of the boat builders officially that is out there doing it and living it and making sure that you're giving back. That's a beautiful thing that you're doing. Now, what's the name of your boat you fished on today?
The boat I've been running the last, I guess, 6 or 7 years is called the Carolina Girl.
Okay.
Great group of people. We were based out of here, and we basically just fished tournaments.
Okay. Now, look, your wife just walked in. Your wife got some mic time earlier, so.
Oh, yeah. Hey, baby girl.
So just a little clarification here. So when we spoke with Ashley earlier with Captain Marty, Ashley's husband is who I'm speaking with right now, Captain Jordan Croswait. So let me ask you this. Now, out there today fishing, did you catch a fish today?
We were great participants today.
Great participants.
Great participants, absolutely. We really didn't have very much luck as far as that goes, but we're going to go out there tomorrow and give it a whirl.
Okay.
The cool thing about this tournament, a couple years ago they turned it into a mulligan tournament, which means you fish a 2-day tournament. It's hard to have 2 good days in a row. So having an extra day in there and being able to throw one out, it makes this tournament really special. There's not a lot of tournaments like that in this. In the circuit or whatnot. So
you're right.
You go fish 3 days, and if you have a bad day, all right, that's all right. You got 2 extras.
You could decline to turn in your scorecard today.
Exactly.
And you could fish tomorrow, being Friday, and then you could fish Saturday as well.
Exactly.
That's a pretty rad thing. I know Marty was talking about that a little bit ago when I talked with him. So conditions on the water for you today, man. What was it like out there? Did you get it? There was a deluge here a couple of times. Here on dry land. Now, out there in the water, I want to know what it was like for you offshore, weather conditions and whatnot.
To be honest, I was kind of preparing myself for it to be extremely choppy and rainy and, not exactly a pleasant day.
Right.
But luckily I was surprised and it was a nice day. I mean, we had 15 minutes worth of rain where we were
Okay.
throughout the day.
Oh, wow. That's pretty incredible.
Compared to what I've heard happen on land, I feel like we made out pretty good.
Especially up here on north of Oregon Inlet, it stayed rather damp. I was actually, I was down in Hatteras today, and it didn't rain a drop while I was down there. Right. So I don't know which direction you went when you went out of the inlet, but when I was south, there wasn't much of anything. But when I got back across the Oregon Inlet Bridge heading north to come here, I could see the darker clouds starting to build up, and then got here and it hadn't started raining yet, but then the bottom fell right out. And I know somebody was telling me earlier that like coming through the inlet, it got a little interesting with the rain. But other than that, I mean, I don't know if you ran into any when you were coming through the inlet on the way back.
I got kind of lucky. I was watching it on the radar, and I was able to make it at least through the tight spots, whatnot, before the rain got me.
Good.
So that's always a nice thing.
Yes, it is. Well, Jordan, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes to talk today, and thank you for everything you do for the tournament. I mean, it's a family thing for you. It's you, it's your wife. Y'all have really poured back into, not just this tournament, but, all the tournaments here over the years. Y'all have been a very integral part of it, and I know it's much appreciated specifically for the Boatbuilders tournament because of the scholarship availabilities for the kids and everything like that. So definitely very admirable thing that you do. A very fine gentleman sitting across from me right now. So, Jordan, I really appreciate you coming in and giving me a few minutes.
Yep, and don't forget about my brother out there cooking.
That's right. Aaron is cooking. I forgot. Aaron's cooking.
Aaron's cooking. That's right. So we get us from all angles.
Yes, it does. It does.
It's good stuff.
Good deal. And if you're in the need for a yacht, you can Croswait Composites.
That's right.
And wine cheese.
Come by and check us out.
There you go. Jordan, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.